Hey guys, welcome back to Tiny Talks. Today we got Sergio in the house today. Sergio, how you doing today?
Blessed.
You doing blessed? Okay, thank you for joining us on our podcast today. I have a question for you.
What's going on?
Would you date a stripper?
I would definitely keep her in rotation for sure.
And why wouldn't you have a serious relationship with a stripper or just anyone from the adult entertainment
Because
industry?
strippers are not meant to be taken serious.
And why do you say that?
Because they're there to entertain men just like myself.
Okay, that's fair. So do you think that they don't have like a personal life outside of that,
It's
or
none of my business.
so you don't care? So let's say you start dating a girl, right?
Okay.
Things are going well, everything's cool. Down the line, you find out she dancing.
Okay.
Does that make a difference?
Yeah.
Okay, what difference does it make? Because you just liked her right before you found out.
I'm gonna need half of that money.
And why is that?
Cause she's gonna probably spend it on some stupid
Stupid shit like?
like, all that designer materialistic BS shit. Instead of like putting it towards Bitcoin or property, XYZ, all that.
So
But
you
then but then from there, the relationship would change, right? Like I would no longer take her serious. I'll probably just try to money manager in that way. Find out what her schedule's like when she needs to go entertain these guys, and then probably keep track of what she made that night and what she has to put to the side for XYZ.
okay? So why would you want to do all of that for her but not take her seriously?
Because I make money out of it too.
Because she's giving you half.
Yeah.
And okay, why do you think she feels entitled? Well, why do you feel entitled to taking half of it?
Because that's what I demand on my end. Like if you with me, that's what comes with it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. What about somebody that's like on OnlyFans or something?
I don't think they need me at that point. Yeah.
And why do you say that?
OnlyFans is different than stripping. OnlyFans, you have a bigger audience. The money comes different as well, and but maybe she probably depends how she spends her money. But there's people can always improve, right? Like like say she has X amount of followers and her content is doing that well. Then if she does need my help, then yeah, I'll come in. But okay, like say she's doing OnlyFans, was the question of would I take her serious?
Yeah.
Mm, So with OnlyFans, it's not too physical, right? Like a stripper would be, you know.
Hmm.
So take her serious. I'm assuming I would probably have to spend more time with her and really like figure out what her core values are off camera to answer that question.
Okay. So with OnlyFans, that being said, anybody on OnlyFans could be doing different things. Like they could either be selling their feet, their voice. They could be selling solo videos. They could be selling like girl on girl videos. They could be selling guy and girl videos, gang bang videos. They could be doing porn for real. Like, does the type of content matter for you to like take her seriously, or
Probably she can't be just doing no wild shit,
like
you
what?
know. I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 dudes at the same time, or in a bowl, shit like that. Just crazy stuff. Because there's a lot of that stuff out there, and it's kind of crazy how all this has come out, what people are really into, and you know, I thought we had all the categories boiled down, but there's just a ton more now. So yeah, I think that would make a difference too.
So, would you rather have one of the OnlyFans girls in a bowl and make money off of it, or like get gang banged by like five dudes?
No, I wouldn't want to talk to her after she in a bowl. Facts.
Why?
And I wouldn't never want to eat in her house. For sure. That ain't gonna happen, bro. What'd you do with that cup, man? Hell no.
What? What if she just made like 10, 15 bands off just in a bowl?
That's good, man. That's some expensive. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like that being said, it's just like, does it really matter? She didn't get touched by like 10 dudes.
Yeah, but it takes a certain mindset just to in the bowl and just be okay with it. Like bowls. I don't know, last time I checked, those are made for eating, right? But I mean, you could use it for whatever you want, right?
I mean,
Get creative with it.
she could literally in the bowl,
She could shit in
close
the
it, and ship it off to her fan.
she could in the bowl while there's some cereal in it.
I mean, think about it. You're gonna poop anyways, right?
Yeah,
So it's like, why not make money off pooping? That like, if you do that, I got respect for you because you just turn literal into coins, bro.
she does money.
So yeah,
That's wild. Yeah, but it's happening every day too. People, I seen a lot of women selling their saliva, their dirty socks, dirty laundry, XYZ. It's out there.
exactly. Yeah.
But is it something? Is it the kind of lane that I would want to go down? Nah, maybe not. You know, it's okay. I kind of skipped that chapter, right? Yeah.
Okay, so what type of content if she's like on OnlyFans? Would you be okay with her
Mainly
like doing?
girl on girl, her with toys. Like kind of doing some fetish, like maybe with feet, maybe some cosplay. Maybe I mean I kind of into females acting like a dog, submissive and you know what I mean. But I mean that's kind of where I draw the line, right? Yeah, wag that tail. you you happy to see me, right? Let me know, right? Here's a treat. Type some you know some like that.
Okay, so it just
Yeah.
really depends on the type of the content. So, are you gonna take her seriously if she's doing those sorts of pieces of content? Are you
If
still
I
gonna take
really
it
like
seriously?
her and that's the kind of content she's doing, because I can kind of go there with her too. Then yeah, I could probably do something like that.
Okay, that makes sense. What about somebody that's like a bottle girl? Like, is that
A bottle girl, a bottle girl is kind of more neutral territory because they're there to look cute. Yeah, they're there to get hit on, but you know, at the same time, they're not like jacking a off in the back type like a way a stripper would, or you know, like a way an OnlyFans girl would, like just exposing themselves to the world type shit. They're there for the moment. They're there for a good time. So a bottle girl, I could probably take a little bit more serious. Um, I'm not really insecure. At the beginning of it, hey, do what you do. I do what I do. And as we know, we move forward in the relationship. Then eventually, she probably wouldn't have to do that because you know, unless she really likes to. But pretty much, I'll try to make her level up out of that.
okay? Okay.
Yeah,
What about like the hard doms out there that like walk dudes on like leashes and
we're just gonna be friends.
shit?
Yeah, we're just gonna be friends. That's interesting. Well, if I ever need a good laugh, I'm gonna come up, see what's going on. Yeah.
So it's crazy that like you said that strippers be jacking guys off in the back because so when I was 18, I had me a little girlfriend. We walked into a strip club this one time. And mind you, we were just coming from a lingerie photo shoot. It was like a couples lingerie photo shoot, So we're already dressed up. We had our pajamas on, like right, like underneath and everything too. So we
Hmm.
had like our coats and everything, because we just thought we were gonna go home, but we didn't go home. We went to the strip club, and it was our first time, and they thought we were dancers, so they put us upstairs in the dressing room and start yelling at us. And the dancers, they like were like, "Oh, you guys don't work here. Do you guys want to work?" So we look at each other. We're like, "Damn, there's a whole lot of coochie in here."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
got two gay girls. Like you got then like I mean I looked down and there was this girl like literally licking my booty in front of my girlfriend at the time, and there was another girl that just was like, "Oh, you're so pretty." She started playing with like my girlfriend braids, and they get to kissing on us. So we look at each other. We're like, you know what? Fuck it. We
Oh
gonna
yeah,
work, right?
yeah.
The first time I put those heels on, I fell because I had never done this before. But once we went downstairs, we were just like sitting down, chilling. Um, Guys just randomly started paying us. But from being in that strip club for 1 month, just 1 month, just for fun, I never once saw that sort of stuff happening.
Really?
Never. And it was like a big deal. Like, you can't do that shit. And then there was another club in Chicago. I was there for about like maybe 3 weeks. They kept calling me in from Instagram actually. So I was like, it was to it. It's like literally 2 minutes down the street. Literally 2 minutes. It's like I just went in one night and I had a little bit of fun because there was like a lot of girls in there that were beautiful. I was messing with a few of them. Of course, I didn't kiss and tell. But I made a lot of decent money for a short period of time. But that club specifically too, it was all nude if you're in like the VIPs and stuff. But not once did I see anybody do any sort of like sexual acts or anything. I've heard
You
stories.
probably just weren't looking hard enough, because that shit happens at every club I go to.
I didn't know.
Every damn club. At the beginning, I didn't know either, but then I started becoming a little connoisseur, right? And I had a maybe last year during December, I had an experience where I was already had been drinking, and there's a couple girls that I knew there, and I was really really drunk at this time, and all three of them were like, "Let's get a VIP, let's get a VIP, let's get a VIP," and I was really really drunk, and my better judgment said, "Nah, that," but the demon came out. I'm like, "All right, let's do it." So they took me up to the VIP. They start taking off my clothes and shit, and they're like, "Look, it's gonna be X amount for all three of us." At that time, I don't give a right? I'm like, "What, in here?" She's like, "Yeah." They put these chairs like this, right, kind of like where the middle of the room was, so we could be behind the chairs and handle business. And then there was gonna be a girl standing outside the VIP room as a lookout. And like they had it all figured out. Like this wasn't their first rodeo, right? So I'm
Fine.
like, what the hell? So there I am, getting down. And then when it was all said and done, bro, I kind of felt like taken advantage of. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of stormed out the room, like, get me the out of here. What the just happened and shit. Yeah, they made a bag that night. They took
How much
advantage
did
of me.
it cost? If like what?
I don't want to say the number. It's a little embarrassing, but
I want to know. Say it.
it was more than a person's monthly rent at these places for sure. Yeah, it's probably twice that. And I kind of felt taken advantage of, and I'm like, kind of like had a post nut clarity. I'm like,
The
what the
cheapest rent here starts at 2.
yeah. So
Fuck.
they took advantage of my ass, right? So that kind of like made me have a realization, like bro, you don't need to be in these places, right? Like this is a dirty ass place. So yeah, that shit happens all the time.
See, now I danced for exactly 7 weeks, like 4 weeks at one place and 3 weeks at another. But I just did that, because it was fun. Like that shit was not going down. I promise you, from what I had seen, none of that shit was going down. Now I do know girls were maybe getting contacts of other dudes and shit, but we girls were talking about this stuff downstairs and they're like, oh, guys keep asking if we do this and do that, and we're like, no. And even like the VIP rooms were very like open, so security was walking to and back, the managers, all that. They made it very clear to not be doing certain things in there. And honestly, nobody was. There was this one girl who got fired though because she told the guy she would, and then the guy went and snitched to the manager, and she didn't do anything with him. She just like literally didn't even give him a dance and just got the on. Me personally, it was just fun. Would I do something like that ever again? No, I was 18. I was just trying to experience life a little bit and get paid to do it, because I'm not going to be nowhere where I wasn't paid, because it was a very crucial time in my life. I was
Facts.
18. And
Yeah.
it's something fun to do with my little girlfriend. We talking to pretty girls, taking them home afterwards, and making money.
Yeah.
Like it was just it was great, honestly speaking. But I did notice the environment was pure hell, and I didn't want to be in it because I'm sober. I've never drank alcohol before. I don't mess with any sort of drugs. I
Yeah.
just didn't want to. Girls were getting on stage drunk off their ass, man, sniffing cocaine on pills.
Yeah,
No,
the strip
I
club is
didn't want to.
definitely a dopamine Disneyland, right? Like, you're there, it's you and your boys, beautiful women come around the table, you got some money, you're there throwing ones, everybody's cheering, everybody's dancing. I mean, I'm the kind of dude that kind of I like to have two or three girls on me at the same time, right? Little selection. So as it's, but it's all fake, right? It's all just in the moment. It's all like just temporary bullshit just to entertain you from like what's going on outside those walls. But eventually you go outside those walls and, you're horny, you didn't get busted, you spent the bankroll, you're hungover. It's like, you come back to reality and whatnot. And that's really not sustainable, right? So a part of what I'm doing this year, I ain't going back to them places, not anytime soon at least. But that would
Mm.
always be a place that we would go and celebrate after closing deals, making X amount of money. Yeah, that was a big part of my life last year. As you can see, we kind of explored that a little bit. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Um, that is time for Tiny Talks. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you guys on our next episode.